some properties of substances. Some properties of substance like thermal, electrical conductivity and magnetism. It is very interesting to learn more about substances. In last chapter, student, we have learned about the particle form of substances and came to know that all substances, solid, liquid or gas, they are made up of minute particles. Substance has mass, it occupies space, dissolves in liquid and objects are made of substances. Now we will study some properties of substances. Children, have you ever noticed your kitchen utensils rack where your mother keeps all her cooking utensils which she needs while cooking the food? I'm sure everyone's answer will be yes. I just want to ask of what substances are the utensils made up of? Mostly, we use utensils made mainly of aluminium, copper, steel and brass for cooking. When we use these utensils for cooking, they become hot because heat is carried through the substances of which they are made. Now let us study what thermal conductivity is. The property of carrying heat is thermal conductivity. You must have seen the pressure cooker we use in the kitchen has a handle that we use to pick up the hot cooker without burning our hands. Similarly, many utensils and articles also have handles of wood or plastic, as wood and plastic do not conduct heat. Plastic, acrylic, rubber, wood, paper and cloth are bad conductor of heat. So, we say substances which do not conduct heat are called bad conductors of heat. Have you ever thought how we get supply of current in our houses from the electric power station? You all must have seen electric poles on the roads with wires on them hanging from pole to pole. It is those wires, students, from where electricity travels from electric power station to our houses. The wires that are used for carrying electricity in homes are made of aluminium or copper. So we say substances that carry electricity are called good conductor of electricity. Copper, aluminium are good conductor of electricity. Have you seen electric wires? They are coated with certain substances which do not conduct electricity to prevent the danger of shock. The copper and aluminium wires are coated with colorful plastic as it is a bad conductor of heat. Substances which do not conduct electricity are called bad conductors of electricity. Wood, plastic, rubber are bad conductors of electricity. We see people standing on wooden plank while doing repair work as it is a bad conductor of electricity. So, now you know what electrical conductivity is. It is property of carrying electricity. Magnetism. Have you ever seen rag picker holding a rod with a magnet attached to the other end walking along the streets of your city? I wondered why, but once I observed them and saw the iron nails, screws and other objects were sticking one by one to the magnet. They collected all and sent it to be reused. The substances that magnet attracts are called magnetic substances like iron, nails, screw, etc. Here we will do a small activity. Activity. Take some pins and some sand in a plate. Move a magnet on the plate. Observe the magnet. You will see some pins sticking to the ends of the magnet, but not any of the sand. Thus, we come to a conclusion that some substances are attracted to a magnet while some are not. Iron, cobalt, and nickel are metals which are attracted to a magnet. Substances which are attracted to a magnet are called magnetic substances. Copper, aluminium, sand, sawdust, zinc, gold, silver is not attracted towards a magnet. Such substances are called non-magnetic substances. Stating magnetic properties. Dip a bag magnet into iron fillings or use of magnet to lift paper clips or pins. Which part of the magnet pulls the largest quantity of iron fillings or pins and clips? Some parts, especially the two ends, attract more iron fillings and pins than other parts. So, these parts have more magnetic force than the other parts. These stronger parts are called the poles of the magnet. A magnet has two poles, the north and the south pole. Remember, we use magnetism in so many ways. Some of its uses in our daily life are as follows. 1. Millions of tiny magnets cover the tape in a cassette recorder. These magnets contain a code that can be turned into sound. 2. Magnetism helps to rotate electric motors which are used to drive anything from a small electric toy to a huge machine. 3. Loudspeakers use magnets to change electric signals into sound. Summary. In this lesson, student, we have studied that some substances are said to be good conductors of heat and electricity. Some substances do not have the capacity to conduct heat and electricity. These substances are said to be bad conductors of heat and electricity. Some substances are magnetic, while others are non-magnetic substances. Iron, cobalt, and nickel are magnetic substances. I think now your mind has clear knowledge of thermal conductivity, electric conductivity, and magnetism. So that's all for this lesson, student. Keep learning and good going.